Hello and welcome to Richard's Kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking Dauphinoise potatoes two ways. So the first way we're going to cook it is as if you were going to cook it at home. So layers of potato, cream, garlic, topped with cheese and baked in the oven. The second way we're going to cook it is as if you were in a restaurant or a banquet or a fine dining environment. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment, hit the like button and share with your friends. A full list of ingredients is in the description below. So first of all, we're going to need 1.5 kilos of floury potatoes. So something like a King Edward, a Maris Piper or a Russet potato would be perfect. We need to peel the potatoes, removing any eyes or blemishes, and then we're going to slice them. I'm using this device here which is called a mandolin. It will slice the potatoes evenly and it's also got a guard so I don't cut myself. However, slicing the potatoes with a sharp knife is more than acceptable. We want the thickness of the potato to be between 2 and 3 millimeters thick, so I guess the thickness of a coin is what we're looking for here. When the potatoes are sliced, just pop them into cold water to stop them from going brown. So we now need to peel about 4 cloves of garlic, depending on the size of the garlic. The best way to do this is to crush it with the back of a knife. That loosens the skin, but it also crushes the garlic ready for chopping. Using a backwards and forwards rocking motion, I'm going to chop this garlic. I want to chop it quite fine, as I don't want big pieces of garlic in the Dauphinoise potatoes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to parboil the potato slices in the cream. And what this does is it releases a starch that helps to thicken the sauce. It also ensures that the sauce doesn't curdle. I'm using quite a large pan here. This is to be able to give me enough room to stir the potatoes evenly. So in the pan I've put 750 milliliters of double cream, some freshly grated nutmeg, the garlic that we chopped earlier, some freshly ground black pepper and some sea salt. We just need to give it a stir and bring the cream up to a simmer. Add the potato slices a few at a time. We do this to make sure that when we give the potatoes a stir, each potato slice is covered in the cream. Bring the cream back to a gentle simmer, stirring the potatoes all of the time to make sure they are fully coated. Continue to cook the potato slices for between 5 and 6 minutes. At this stage we're only parboiling them, so they should still be a little bit crunchy. The potatoes will release some starch that will thicken the cream. This will also ensure that the cream doesn't curdle. When the potatoes are ready, start to layer them into a dish. Add a little bit of extra cream for the extra creaminess, and then top them with 80 grams of grated gruyere cheese ready to go in the oven. For the second dish, do the same that we did for the first, except for what you can see here is I've lined the dish with several layers of cling film, as we are going to press the potatoes when they come out of the oven with some weights, and then leave them overnight to go cold. Now cook the potatoes in a preheated oven at 150 degrees centigrade or 300 degrees Fahrenheit for between 40 and 45 minutes. When the potatoes are cooked, remove them from the oven and allow them to cool for a couple of minutes. I've made a pressing plate here, which is a piece of cardboard wrapped in tin foil. Now position this on the second dish of potatoes, put some weight on it and leave it to cool down overnight. The first dish of potatoes is now ready to serve to your friends and guests. Gratin Dauphinoise is a perfect accompaniment for dishes like beef short ribs or shank of lamb. I quite often enjoy mine with a big plate of steamed French beans, and what better way to garnish them than with some freshly chopped parsley. And now for Dauphinoise potatoes, the second version. And if you've ever been to a restaurant where you've had Dauphinoise potatoes and all of the portions are coming out looking the same shape and the same size, this is how it's done. So I've taken the potatoes that we've pressed overnight out of the dish. I'm now going to trim off the sides and the ends and slice it into an oblong. And don't throw the ends away because they are equally absolutely delicious. It all depends on you for the shape and the size, but I'm going to slice this into 3 smaller oblongs and then each smaller oblong in half to make a triangle. Neatly arrange these on a tray lined with parchment paper and they're ready to go. All we need to do now is to pop these back in the oven at 150 degrees centigrade or 300 degrees Fahrenheit for between 8 to 10 minutes before your main course is served. So here you go. I've served my second version of Dauphinoise potatoes with loin of pork topped with a mushroom mousseline and wrapped in Parma ham, glazed chantenay carrots, tender stem broccoli, pan fried Brussels sprouts and a red wine jus. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, hit the like button and share with your friends.